This adventure started in March of 2020. It's a moment I'll never forget. As Michelle and I walked into our very first church planting conference, I unexpectedly heard so distinctly and so powerfully these words: "This is your tribe. This is what you're called to do." The call was unmistakable, but we had no clue where to launch a church or how to do it. So we prayed. We focused our prayers on the cities of the American West, and as we prayed, we found ourselves witnessing the increasing racial tensions and the intensifying dialogue around justice and equality in America's cities.
An even greater urgency emerged within us to create a community centered on the hope of Jesus in a diverse city where we could build bridges across racial, economic, and political divides. God kept drawing our hearts and attention to Sacramento, California, and its increasing diversity and unchurched population. Did you know 2/3 of Sacramento is completely unchurched? 360,000 of Sacramento's 525,000 residents are currently unengaged with the gospel-centric community.
Sacramento is, as the capital of California, a city where political process attracts those who want to make a difference politically and culturally. It's a hub for influencing culture, not only in California, but in the West Coast and, some would argue, the nation. It's a city that attracts the next wave, millennials and Gen Z singles and families that are pursuing higher education, starting their careers, and beginning the process of finding their identity in life. It's a community of expression and the arts, where people are wanting to make a difference in the world.
We are specifically drawn to Oak Park neighborhood. This historically African-American community is experiencing a cultural and economic resurgence. The rich fabric of culture and ethnic history in Oak Park is gaining a fresh expression and explosion of businesses, creatives, and nonprofits investing in the neighborhood. This resurgence of pride in the neighborhood is tempered with the increasingly obvious gentrification taking place.
In this increasingly diverse environment, we sense a unique opportunity to point people to Jesus and to build a multicultural community of people who follow Jesus. We see the need for another life-giving, bridge-building church in Oak Park. We see a church that loves each person in the neighborhood, that preaches and lives out the good news of Jesus, and where anyone can find hope and community. We see people finding purpose, addictions being broken, marriages restored, and children raised up in a Jesus-centric community. We see a church where people will find hope, live hope, and give hope. We see a church being birthed that will transform Oak Park and Sacramento as we build bridges and celebrate the diversity that is Oak Park. The Hope Community. We're launching in Oak Park in September of 2022. Welcome to this new adventure.